In this episode, I talk about the pros and cons of Patreon. Welcome to episode 208 of the Honest Entrepreneur Show, where I help creatives like you to master your marketing. My name's Tom Ross, and let's get into it.
This question is from Lettering Daily. What are your thoughts on Patreon now that you've been using it for a while?
Hey, Lettering Daily, aka my good friend Max. What is up? I like this question. It's the first time I think I've talked about Patreon openly on this show. So for those of you who don't know, I have a group coaching thing going on, this fantastic little community that I run on Patreon. I like Patreon. It's why I'm still on it. I think it's easy, right? Like my alternative would be set up a website, add a membership plugin, blah, blah, blah. Patreon makes all of that easy. So you sign up and you can release content. You can have tiered memberships and limit and filter who sees what. And you can do a bunch of other stuff as well. You can embed content and videos and reward people. And when you post, everyone gets an email notification. It's generally very good. I would give it an 8 out of 10, most probably. I like the company. I like the CEO, Jack. I like what he's all about. So I approve. I think it's doing a lot of good for the creative community, and their whole ethos is letting your fans and your community support you in what you're doing. I think it's giving so many creatives opportunities to earn that they didn't necessarily have before. So yeah, overall, it's a great thing. Some things bug me about it. I think the UI could probably be a little bit nicer at points. Sometimes it can be confusing to navigate. There are certain features and functionalities that bug me. I wish it had a built-in message board. That would make it so much more useful, but you need to do stuff like connect third-party ones. I started hacking around with that, and I know I'm terrible with technical stuff, but literally it just wouldn't work for me. It was super frustrating. I've got a Discord connected, but it didn't tie together properly, so it became kind of a waste of time. So that stuff was super frustrating. But yeah, overall for an out-the-box thing, like just providing content to paying people, I'm a fan. I recommend it. They do, of course, take a cut. I think it used to be 5%, which is insane, that you get a 95% margin on a service. I think now they take 10% or yeah, whatever it is. I think I end up with between like 80 and 85% after their fees and payment fees, which I'd have to pay on a different platform anyway. So don't think you're gonna, make $1,000 and take home $1,000. You will be taking home more like 800 or 850, and that adds up too. That lost margin can really kind of hurt you. So what I would say is, some people I could see outgrowing it. I could very easily in the future just migrate away from it, get that 20% back and be laughing and be better off. But for now, it suits my needs, and that's what matters. Question of the day: do you support anyone other than me? If you do, on Patreon, and if so, who? Hit them up in the comments, and yeah, I'd love to see who you guys are following.
Hey YouTube person, this is definitely not staged at all. But if you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel for more goodness like this. And if you did like this video, I hope that you enjoyed these ones too.